So if y'all was alive to watch the 2016 finals, then y'all know how nostalgia this is, bro. This right here is good hoops. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I need y'all to comment. What's the one thing that y'all remember from this series, 2016 Cavs versus Warriors series? Let me know in the comments down below. What's the one thing you remember in this series? The one thing I remember, it's not even somebody scoring. It's I think it was like 2 minutes of them going back and forth, and nobody scored, dog. 2 minutes back and forth, good defense, nobody scored. That's crazy. But before we get started on this video, how the 2016 NBA Finals changed everything, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's see how it changed basketball, because we don't hoop like this no more. Not saying that the new hoops is bad, but this right here is crazy.
2016. The Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors are tied at 89, entering the final 2 minutes of a back-and-forth Game 7. One that has featured incredible moments.
Draymond went crazy. I'm not Draymond went crazy.
And not so incredible.
That's what I remember too.
Stephen Curry and the Warriors are attempting to cap off a dream season with back-to-back championships. But LeBron and the Cavaliers are looking to make history.
Hey, real ball knowledge.
Back-to-back championships.
Real ball knowledge right here. Real ball knowledge. 73-9. Could you imagine going a season where you play 82 games, regular season, 82 games, right? And you only lose 9 of them. Like, you didn't lose double-digit games. You only lost 9 games, chat. Had 82 games, only lost 9. That's the greatest team ever.
Looking to make history themselves.
Or one of the greatest teams ever.
A week ago, Cleveland was down 3-1 in the series. Everybody counted them out, except themselves, which is how they got here. 2 minutes left in Game 7 at Oracle Arena with a chance to do the impossible. LeBron can fulfill his promise to bring a championship to his hometown for the first time in 52 years. Or Curry and the Warriors cement themselves as the greatest team of all time. Everything was on the line for these two squads. This is how a 2-minute stretch changed NBA history.
Talk to me.
Doesn't the 2016 season feel like it was 20 years ago?
Facts,
Kobe's
it do.
Farewell, Gordon and Levine's
Oh my, chat. This was and the dunk contest. And I remember this. I remember this, chat. Let me know if y'all remember. But it was Kobe's last game. I think you had to choose what you wanted to watch. You either had to watch the Warriors beat the record, I think that the Bulls had, or you either had to watch Kobe's last game. I chose Kobe's last game, watched him drop 60, but that's crazy. I forgot all about this. Kobe last year, the dunk contest.
As Curry's double bang, man, those
The
were
double
good old
bang, facts.
days. And without knowing it at the time, we were watching Kevin Garnett and Tim Duncan on the court for the last time. With Kobe leaving as well, it was a goodbye to an entire generation of basketball. But the NBA was in good hands. The reigning champion Golden State Warriors were the new kids on the block, headlined by Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green.
Hey,
And they had something to
them boys, I ain't gonna lie, they was getting people up out of there. I'm talking about, they was getting them up, packing them up, getting them gone.
prove. After their finals win over Cleveland the previous season, all the talk was about how lucky they got, how they wouldn't have won a championship had Cleveland been healthy.
And chat, I'm gonna be real. I don't really want to consider it being lucky, because I mean it's sports. Sports happen, injuries happen, and stuff like that. But I do think it would have been a more evenly matched if the Cavs wasn't really, stuck with those that many injuries. I feel like it would have been a good match. I feel like 2017 would have been a great match too, but they had picked up KD, so that nipped that in the bud. But I don't know.
But this only fueled their fire. The Warriors came out the gates firing with a 24-game winning streak to start the season, and Steph Curry was playing even better than his previous MVP season. The world was on notice, so much so that on the night the Warriors could set the NBA record with their 73rd win, They were featured on ESPN's main channel.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe's final game was bumped to ESPN2.
Ain't no
That's
way.
how good Golden State was.
Ain't
that
no
season.
way.
Curry captured his second of back-to-back MVPs, becoming the first unanimous MVP in league history. And the playoffs were on the horizon. The Warriors would beat the Rockets in 5, but the main takeaway from that series was Curry's injury. Steph tweaked his ankle in Game 1, missed Games 2 and 3, and then sprained his MCL in Game 4, causing him to miss Game 5 in the first 3 games of
Oh
their
my
second
gosh.
round.
Hey, this is the meme that I be saying. That I be saying. I didn't know this came from this. He got hurt from this. I didn't know that. I did not know that.
4.
It just looked like it's a end of the shot clock or trying to get the buzzer beater off shot.
Causing him to miss Game 5 in the first 3 games of their second round matchup with Portland. But he eventually made his return in Game 4 with a 40-point explosion, scoring 17 in overtime and letting the NBA know he was back. They'd get by the Blazers in 5 and face a two-headed monster in the Western Conference Finals.
Good series right here.
Oklahoma City seemingly caught the Warriors by surprise. They got up 3-1 in the series, and Golden State's dream season quickly turned into a nightmare. Until the Splash Bros took over. The Warriors win Game 5 behind Curry's 31. They creep by in Game 6 thanks to Klay
Hey, look at them
Thompson's
numbers.
41-point, 11-3 masterclass, and Steph would close it out in Game 7 with a 36-point explosion. Golden State pulls off the impossible to clinch a spot in the NBA Finals, where they'll face a familiar opponent.
Bron. This Cavs team was crazy.
The Cleveland Cavaliers, led by LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Love, were out for blood in 2016.
Just throw it up to
They
them.
cruised to the first seed in the East with a 57-win season, and their domination would continue in the playoffs.
Just throw it up to
the
'em.
Pistons and the Hawks, going 8-0 through the first 2 rounds.
And I think, Chad, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the year that they was blowing through the East, the playoffs. And I think they lost a game. I don't know if it was to the Pacers or to the Hawks or something like that. But I know they lost. See, they packed the Hawks up right here. And I think either Toronto got a win or I don't know, Chad.
Setting up an Eastern Conference Finals matchup against the Toronto Raptors. The Cavs would get up 2-0, Toronto came back and tied it at 2 before Cleveland won the next 2, and they were headed back to the NBA
So they won
Finals
2.
for the rematch they so desperately craved. And honestly, as fans we craved it too. It was a rematch between the best player in the world. And
Look at that ghost
as
behind him,
fans,
Chad.
we craved it too. It was
Ooh, that boy, mama, they go that man. Hey, Iguodala was that dude too.
a rematch between the best player in the world and the unanimous MVP. The Warriors looking to cap off their dream season, and the Cavaliers eyeing revenge. It's about to be a movie. Game 1 was supposed to be a movie, but the Warriors ruined it. To be fair, it was a close game until late in the third quarter.
They ruined
and then
it.
Golden State took over, and they never looked back. Warriors win by 15 and go up 1-0. If you thought Game 1 was bad, Game 2 was a bloodbath. The Warriors won by 33 points, and they seemed borderline
That's crazy.
unstoppable. Steph and Klay haven't even had great performances yet, and they've crushed Cleveland in back-to-back games. LeBron had a team high of just 19 points. Draymond had 28 for the Dubs.
He scored 19 in the second game. That's crazy.
Series 2-0. Game 3 was the definition of an Uno reverse card. Cleveland responded to their terrible Game 2 with an
JR.
uppercut to Golden State's chin. LeBron and Kyrie finally show up for the Cavs, each scoring 30, and off a Curry turnover, they connect on one of the iconic moments of these finals.
First 3 games of these finals, he's got to play better.
Watch this.
Turns it over.
Get up, Brian.
James keeps his dribble somehow. Irving back.
He went up and got this. Ugh.
Oh, he throws it.
LeBron reaches to the top square in the
my-
back.
Oh my God, look at this.
LeBron reaches to the top
Ooh, look at that, dog. And look, just missed it all. Where y'all going? Look at this. Y'all missed it. Look at it, missing it.
Square the backboard and throws it down. The crowd
Look at that. Look, they don't even know what's going on in the back.
explodes. Cleveland wins by 30, and they're right back in the series. The Splash Bros finally show up in Game 4. Steph went unconscious for 38 points and 7 threes. Clay dropped 25 and 4 threes. But that wasn't even the biggest takeaway from this game.
Look at Spike, bro.
With 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, Draymond and LeBron get into it. James tries to step over.
I do remember
Green,
this
just
chat,
after
but let
the
me go
fourth-
back and really look. Oh, come on. All right, off rip. I see Dre through an elbow. Not an elbow, but a little extension of the arm.
Takeaway from this game. With 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, Draymond and LeBron get into it.
But
James
both of them
tries
did
to
it.
step over Green, to which he responds by hitting him in the basketballs. During the game, both guys got called for common fouls, but afterwards the NBA reviewed the play and assessed a tech to LeBron and a flagrant foul one to Draymond for his attempt at hitting Lenuts. And since it was Green's fourth flagrant point of the playoffs, it was an automatic 1-game suspension.
Dang, chat. I ain't gonna lie. You don't get involved in this. You don't get involved, bro. You just don't. You don't. I feel like you don't. I feel like that wasn't big enough to give him that flagrant, or maybe it was big enough to give him that flagrant. But once you go and see that he has this amount of flagrants, if I give him this amount, he's gonna have to sit out. Then I feel like just fine him or something. Like, bro, this is the finals. Just look at how close the game. Like, not close, but I don't know. I just feel like if you 2016, who was the was Stern still in? Was it Stern? 2016? I ain't familiar. I don't forgot, but you don't get involved in this. I just think you don't. I make him pay that fine, and that's it. Now, if he would have put him in a chokehold or something, I don't know, bro.
In the grand scheme of things, it didn't seem like a big deal at the time. The Warriors won Game 4 and went up 3-1 in the series. A deficit that no team has ever come back from in the finals. They're 0-32
Boys
to be
look
exact.
defeated.
Flip that 32 and you get 23.
Come on, add right in this. We gotta go back, chat.
They're 0-32 to be exact. Flip that 32 and you get 23.
Yeah, back on the beat. Yeah, you can't see me. Got these jets on my feet. Yeah, LeBron is the GOAT. Play with me. I put that pipe in the throat. Come on, now.
Game 5 of the 2016 finals will forever be known as the LeBron and Kyrie takeover. LeBron went red hot for 41 points, 16 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals, and 3 blocks. Kyrie went into another dimension for 41, 3 and 6 on a blistering 70% shooting from the field.
Kyrie was putting that ball in that bucket.
These dudes were making throughout the game was simply mesmerizing. Deep threes and ones, off the dribble heat checks, they were literally unguardable. The Warriors, on the other hand, clearly struggled without Draymond. And it got even worse in the third quarter. On a drive, J.R. Smith runs right into Andrew Bogut's left knee. He leaves the game and is listed as out for the rest of the finals. The Cavs survive behind a legendary LeBron and Kyrie performance and force Game 6. Game 6 was Cleveland the whole way through. They got up big in the first quarter and they never looked back. And for the second game in a row, LeBron scores 41 points and tags on 8 rebounds, 11 assists, 4 steals, and 3 blocks. This man had 2 of the greatest finals performances of all time in back-to-back elimination games. And I think it was starting to get under the Warriors' skin. Late in the fourth quarter, LeBron swats
Talk that talk, Brian.
and talks a little trash to him. And
Talk
just
it to him.
seconds later, Curry gets hit with his 6th foul and loses it.
And look at Bron snitching, look.
He throws his mouthpiece and hits
Look at Bron
again in the
snitching.
front row, who actually happens to be the son of
Oh,
one of
they
the
ain't even show
Cavaliers'
it.
owners. Steph then yells at the officials and gets tossed from the game, the first ejection of his career. Cleveland wins and becomes the third.
They ain't
team
even
to
show
force a
Bron
Game
snitching. Bron's supposed to be looking like this. They ain't show it though.
Finals after being down 3-1, but they were looking to become the only. Headed into the finals, this is exactly what every fan wanted. A Game 7 with everything on the line.
Facts.
The game started out very symbolically. A pass slips through Curry's hands and into LeBron's as he throws
On that
it
rim.
down at the cup. Late in the second quarter, LeBron comes down and gets a tough and one over Green, and then Draymond answers with an and one of his own and a flex on JR. As crazy as it
Hey,
sounds,
Draymond was hooping.
Draymond was killing in the first half.
No cap.
He had 22 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists on 5 of 5 from downtown, and the Warriors headed into the first half up 7. The third quarter stayed close, but it was all Kyrie. He went off for 12 points, including a ridiculous left-handed and one off glass, following that up with a 3, as Cleveland headed into the final 12 minutes, down 1.
Man, that boy Kyrie
The
a
fourth quarter
wizard.
was a dogfight. At the 7-minute mark, Curry sizes up Tristan Thompson, crosses him over, and hits a deep 3 to tie the game at 83. But like much of the series, Steph was struggling to get anything going in Game 7. In fact, that 3 would be his final points of the game, finishing with
Wow.
just 17 on 6 of 19 shooting. It
Ah.
was a rough finals for the unanimous MVP. With just under 5 minutes left, LeBron knocks down a step-back 3. Klay answers with a lefty layup to tie it at 89, which is where we'd sit for a while. No one was able to make a shot for what felt like an eternity, and as we entered the final 2 minutes of the game, the course of NBA history was about to change forever. Will LeBron come through on his promise of bringing a championship to his hometown and complete a historical 3-1 comeback? Or will Steph Curry and the Warriors finish off the greatest season in NBA history? It was all hanging
A
in the
lot was at
balance.
stake.
Kyrie
A
comes
lot.
down and throws up a wild floater that misses everything. Iguodala gets the rebound, and this happens.
Misses. Rebound taken by Iguodala. Iguodala to Curry. Back to Iguodala.
And we ain't nobody scoring. Right, man. Just put the ball, just lay it right there, and don't try to do nothing stupid. Just lay it in. It was one of the loudest sounds I ever heard.
Oh, blocked by James. LeBron James with the rejection.
With the defining moment of his
It's
career,
crazy.
LeBron goes full superhuman.
Hey, he was gonna make that too, dog. I 100% agree. I think he was gonna make that, chat, cause he cleared it
Stamping it
when
with the
JR. Look at this.
defining moment of his career. LeBron
He cleared that, chat.
goes
Yeah, he was gonna make that. No lie.
full superhuman, stamping Iguodala's layup right off the backboard. And then Kyrie does his thing.
Irving and Curry, one-on-one. Irving puts it up.
That's great defense. That's good defense.
It's good. Kyrie Irving.
That's good
from
defense.
downtown.
Kyrie knocks down one of the clutchest shots in finals history over the two-time MVP.
Good defense, better
Curry
offense.
tries to respond. He gets Kevin Love on an island and he can't shake him free. Love locks him up and Curry throws up a brick.
That's good
In
D.
this short stretch, the Cavaliers' big three all had their moment. The block, the shot, and the clamps. On the next
Facts.
possession, LeBron comes down and nearly ends the world.
Oh my gosh, he should have
He makes
boomed
42
on him.
free throws, and the NBA's landscape was changed forever.
Curry catches one dribble, steps back, puts up a three. Won't go. Rebound.
Could you imagine
The
being a
West
Cavs
Coast
fan at
final
this point right here?
It's over. It's over. Cleveland
Them
is
boys
the
hadn't
city of
seen
champions once again.
none like that
Cavaliers
since
are NBA champions.
when Bron left. 2018.
The news again coming in moments ago. Kevin Durant heading to the Golden State Warriors.
There it is. Redemption for Golden State. One of the great playoff runs of all time is
Kyrie Irving last week asked the Cleveland Cavaliers to trade him.
Kyrie Irving going to Boston, Isaiah Thomas going to Cleveland.
the Golden State Warriors.
Chat, I ain't gonna lie. At this point in time,
Isaiah Thomas.
now obviously it's not an even trade. Kyrie is Kyrie, but I'm not gonna lie. Isaiah Thomas was hooping. He was hooping in Boston. I was like, it could work. It could work.
Going to Cleveland.
The Golden Golden State Warriors champions once again, back-to-back titles, 3 in 4 years.
We've got breaking news. LeBron is a Laker.
And it's crazy. That did change a lot of stuff, chat. Because as soon as it happened, Durant, boom, the Warriors won 2 in a row. They went to 3 in a row, I think, and won 2 in a row, right? Or something like that. Boom, Durant went there. And then, boom, Kyrie wanted to leave, right? And then, boom, that's when they brought in like a whole bunch of D Rose, Dwayne Wade, a whole bunch of folks. That didn't work out. Got them all gone. Then, boom, Bron left. I think Kevin Love was still there. Then Kevin Love stayed there for a little bit. But this is the end of this video. If y'all want me to react to more videos like this, just let me know in the comments down below. And I got y'all. But is the 2020 did the 2016 NBA Finals change everything? Let me know in the comments down below. Appreciate y'all for checking it out. I'll see y'all next vid.